Yeah, I suppose with COVID and everything, there's been limited opportunities for fellas. We've just had to adapt, and I think we've adapted really well all season. And then it's just about whatever chances I got, whatever chance any young fellas got, it was about taking them and adding to the squad, which I think we've done really well this season. Whenever there's someone missing or fellas given a chance, whoever steps in has done the job and performed really well. So it's been good on that side as well. I suppose there's been extra A games this year, interprovincial wise, and that's obviously given us extra game time as well. And those games have been really competitive. Obviously, them being inter-pros, there's been a bit of extra spice to them, and they've been very high quality games. So we've really enjoyed them. Trying to put our best foot forward as young fellas in the squad, so that we can push for selection in Pro14. Yeah, I think they've been quite unlucky this year. They haven't got a win yet this season, but there's been a lot of small moments and at the end of games and stuff that have cost them late on. Of course, against us with the drop goal, Connacht last play try off a maul, I think. And even in recent years, this was the last time we played them in Thomond Park in the quarter final. It was, I think, a late penalty by JJ from the halfway line as well that won it, and we were very lucky to get through that one. So they've had a lot of disruptions this season with COVID and a lot of players away in the Italian setup. So I think it's still a really big challenge this weekend, and we're very focused on it. I suppose we just found out this morning there, Johan called a meeting and told everyone, so it came as a small bit of a shock, I suppose, to everyone, but he'll obviously be a massive loss to the squad in terms of his talent. He's an unbelievable player. I suppose probably one of the best ball carriers in the squad in the country. And other than that, he's obviously an unbelievable leader among the group as well. Since I came into the setup, he's been one of the senior players in this group, and he's really driven everyone on. So he will be missed, but we're lucky we have him for the last few months of the season, and I'm sure he'll want to win a trophy as a send-off. And obviously, we're not saying our goodbyes yet. There's a few more months with him in the squad, thankfully.
Pretty bad conditions. Normal. That's what I love about Ireland. You get that. You get horizontal sleet, hailstones, then it'd be sunny. It'd be sunny a minute later. No, I was delighted with the performance. We targeted areas where we wanted to try and establish ourselves, get a foothold in the game, and the lads delivered. And I was really pleased for Joey. He's had his frustrations the last year, 18 months. And also some of the young lads that are getting game time as well. I thought Alex Kendall was fantastic. Off the bench, he had to come on early on. But no, all round, job done, Tom. Job done last Friday night when we move on to this week. And they've done well. Obviously, they're missing game time. They're missing the AIL League. But with that in mind, we've had them training with us as much as possible. So if you think about it, they've been training with us on deck every day. And that's so you've got the likes of the front rowers and the forwards are doing live maul, line-out competition, live scrum. They're getting as much live practice day in, day out, and I think that's developed them. And what we have found is putting in the youngsters, they're delivering. And as I said before, that pulls along all the other youngsters as well. And now is the time to really trust our squad and bring these guys in and let them play. Both guys have grown to really like, haven't admired them play from afar. Obviously, I got to work with CJ on the last Lions tour, but getting to know Billy and how he operates, they're great. They're great for the young lads, and they're going to be tough to replace. But what we are finding is we're developing some guys that are able to replace them. Every session, he empties the tank. Every game, he usually plays 80 minutes. He gives his all every session. He's just such a good guy around the place, humble, professional, but warm as well. He likes a bit of crack, as everyone does here. What a loss. Gutted. So sorry to see him go. Delighted He's doing it on his terms. Great bloke. Great rugby player. Great bloke, more importantly. We'll miss him around here. Some big shoes, literally some big shoes to fill.